Hello and welcome along and welcome back to Six Ashes. Today we're going to be clearing up around the yard, selling off our remaining crops. But before we do that, what we've got to do is get our horses fully fed with both carrots and oats in order to work out exactly how much of them we need to hold back. We've got a couple of fillable pallet mods that we're going to be trying and filling up so that we can nicely get this horse feed stacked up. So let's just tip this here. If it's 1,000 litres, then we should be fine because we've got a 1,000 litre pallet. If it's less than that, we also have an 800 litre pallet. So both of those should work fine for us. And we just want to get this out without hitting the walls as much as we possibly can. But it's just generally trying to clean up around this yard, get these conveyor belts returned, and making sure that we're making as much money as we can. Now this year, the price of the oats is actually lower than the price we can pick a pallet of them up for. So we are going to be holding on to oats this year. I just need to get at them. That's the biggest problem. We've got to move this one anyway. Let's disconnect that and move this out the way. Start its engine and just plonk this in this corner. I think we actually own this little one. But we'll be putting that up at the top end. I plan on properly doing out the upper barn, the one we've got by the BGA, and that is going to be our carrot and our onion storage because we're looking at doing onions next year instead of soybeans. There we go. And that should mean that we have a good set of storage up there and a good way of loading them with these. Presuming that we did buy both of these. I can't remember. Actually, let's just have a quick check in our garage. What do we have leased? We have the Quantum leased. We don't have the smaller one leased. So, yeah. We're going to be returning the Quantum, but the smaller conveyor, we've got the Lizard. That will be going up to that top barn up there. And just generally sort of getting ourselves in a position where we can redo our yard. We're looking at rebuilding the yard in the very near future. But first, we've just got to feed our horses. So, where are they in terms of feed and setup? We need 328 litres of oats and 457 litres of carrots for 2 days. We have 24 days. Wow. So we need a pallet every 4 days, which means we need 6 pallets of carrots and a similar number of pallets of oats if we go for the 1,000 litres. So let's go and buy ourselves. I actually thought I was going to use the smaller trailer. We're going to have to go and buy ourselves a whole load of pallets and get those filled up. Should be easy enough with the conveyors though. So I'm going to go and return these oats and we'll drop this all off and get ourselves with our trailer down to the shop. Headed down to the shop, and I've got the I4 Williams transport trailer on the back because I've discovered it's actually slightly wider than our bale trailer, and I reckon we need about 10 boxes in all. So we're going to load them onto the back of here. Hopefully shouldn't be too expensive. It's a pity the big potato boxes I've got don't take carrots, because that would be good. Right, let's go purchase ourselves some pallet boxes from in here. And so these are the ones I'm looking at. We've got these fillable pallets for 80, but they only hold 800 litres. Those are the ones that come with Maize Plus. The ones that I've downloaded and I want to use are these ones here. These are Lizard fillable pallets. They're only 50 and they hold 1,000. These are Realismus moddings. They are available from the mod hub and should do us perfectly for what we want to do. So we are going to buy 10 of these, which will cost us just £500. There we go. And so if we head back out here, we should have 10 pallet boxes if I've counted correctly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. So we're going to get these loaded onto our trailer. And in doing that, we'll be able to then get them back down to our shed. Hopefully fill them up quickly. I'm going to try and use the conveyor belts to fill these up and see if we can do it all at once. If we can, then that would be good. We actually make... These pallet boxes are great. If you use these to do potatoes, in fact, if you do these to do premium potatoes, they actually make extra money, which is absolutely brilliant. I love that that is a thing with these. So we want to get these on here as square and as good as possible, because if we can do that, we will fit more of them on. And the trick is going to be coming through and picking these up and opening ourselves a nice big hole in the middle. I think we might be able to get 8 on here, which do as well. And then anything we have left afterwards, we'll be able to go and sell that today and make some extra cash. So I'm going to get these loaded up and then we'll head back down to the farm. And there we go. That is the last box on for that row. We've just got these last 2 to get on. And yeah, we can fit 8 on the first level and then the last 2 will just go on top. Unfortunately, it means I'm not going to be able to fill these as easily as I'd hoped. I was hoping that I could just leave them on the trailer and fill them up, but it shouldn't be too difficult. We can take the 4 off for the carrots, fill them separately, and then fill the other 6 for the oats using our conveyors. So that shouldn't be too bad. But these have gone in here rather nicely and should be fairly easy to get back to our shed. So let's pull that down. And then what we can do next time, the plan very much is to get the yard sorted out and then be able to put our grain store in and get things moving in the yard so that we're all set up for the next year on here. We're going to be doing, as I said before, we're going to be doing onions on here as well next year. Just trying to switch things out with the soybeans a little bit. Means that we're going to be adding another field and doing an extra field of oats as well. There we go. And hopefully, we need to strap all that down. And hopefully making even more profit as a result off of here. Right, is there a... there's not one there, so we'll put one there. That's strange that there's not one there. And one on the end. Perfect. So let's get this lot back to our farm and we can start putting together some horse feed ready for the next year and selling off the rest. So back down to our farm and we've got our boxes on the back. Let's take this round and down here. I want to take 4 boxes off. So we'll take the 2 off the top and 2 off the back, I think is the best way for us to do this. So unhook everything and get it all unstrapped. No, don't want to strap it on extra. Actually tempted to just strap on the ones that I want, but I think that might interfere with it. Turn off my beacon because we don't need that now. We're back down to the farm and spin this around. I hope I've given myself enough space to get these off here now. And then we can set up our conveyor belts, fill up these 6 boxes, then fill up the other 4 with carrots, and from there we can then go and sell anything we got left. Because it being day 3 of winter, while we don't have the great demand for the carrots anymore, what we do have is the best price for the carrots. So the few carrots we have kicking around down at this farm here, we can take those, sell those, and still get a really good price for them. Glad I didn't fling this box off as badly as I did the first one. That would have made unloading the rest really hard. So we'll get these 2 off the back, and then we should be able to get our conveyor belt set up to load these up with some oats. There we go. Last of those boxes off. We want to strap these first ones back on. Oh, just at the back there. And I need to go and get our conveyor belt into position. So we'll move this one out first so that it's well out of the way. And then we should be able to move this into position and then move that one back. So we're going to do the oats first. That's why we've got the 6 boxes on the back. Oats much more important for our horses than the carrots. Hence the reason why we have more of them. I need to make sure that this gets... Turn it on. Yeah, it's got the oats. Perfect. And then this one here... We want to back it in and see if we can hook up without taking us too far away. There we go. Right, now where's the fill-up point for that? Oh, that's going to have to be down the side of the... Yeah, into our rear yard area. So we'll lift that up a little bit. Hopefully that will fill our boxes from there. So let's hook this tractor up and see if we can't get this filled. Burst it up and hook it on. I think this video is going to have a lot of jump cuts because I'm being very descriptive today. And you can't really avoid lots of jump cuts when that happens. Will this go under here and fill these as I want it to? About to find out. And yes! Oh, there we go. That's filling a pallet. Perfect. And the first one full. Let's pull forward a little bit. See which one that fills. And doing all of these this way, that will make sure that we have enough oats for our horses for a while and gives us a way to store them that just works better for us. There we are. And then what we'll do is, rather than move this conveyor out the way, we'll just fill up our trailer with these oats and then we can go and sell them, and then we'll come back and we'll do the same process for our carrots. So that one there. This is so simple. And then this next one, oh, just missed. There we are. And that then is 6,000 litres of oats that we've got here for our horses, and should keep us going for a good while. Well, it's designed to keep us going for a year. How much more do we have? What we'll do is we'll bring this round here. We'll just stop this here. Disconnect that, and we'll go and grab our trailer and take the rest of these. Well, actually, no, I'm going to leave this tractor and trailer here, and I'm going to use something a little bit slower to go and do our selling, but I don't think our sell point is that far away. Yes, it's our little aging 6810. It will do this job rather nicely, get us selling our oats, and means that, again, we're bringing a little bit more money today, especially as oats are doing so well on the prices at the moment. So price for the oats is 1,162 at Grainco. Grainco is the one that's really near us, so is not a problem at all. I don't know how many litres of oats we actually have kicking around here. I don't think we had much more than a trailer full to start with. In fact, yeah, that's now it. That's pulled manure now. So 4,000, yeah, we had barely more than a trailer. I know, in fact, we didn't even have a trailer's worth of oats. That was off this field this year. Such a small amount, it's ridiculous. So we're going to go and sell these. We'll make about £5,000 off this. And that is the massive difference we have between the carrots on this farm and the oats and the soybeans on here. It is just hugely less. Oh, and the canola. It's just hugely less for all of our grain crops compared to what we make on the carrots. Into Grain Co. And how much are we going to get for this? I reckoned about 5,000, so let's see what it actually tips for. If I was going to the longer one, I think I would have actually switched tractors on this trailer and gone with our 7840. But as it's only this distance, it's fine. Let's tip this, see how much we do actually get. And the answer to that is a whopping 5,483. Brilliant. I could not have asked more. We've saved ourselves a whole load of money, though, by having a year's worth of oats for feeding our horses. And to be honest, that's why we get the oats on here more than anything else. For the amount of money that we lose selling these oats, we end up making far, far more from the horses over the year. So that now means we need to unload those crates from the other trailer before we load them, or load the other 4 back up over here so that we can get the carrots loaded. And there we go. I think best price today is for carrots. Let's have a look. There we go. So we did have this peak here. That was our great demand. But it is best price today and tomorrow for them. Otherwise, we want to move our conveyor belts about a bit. See how much we got. And we need to get the manure off this. So let's just... let's turn this one off. So we'll stop that loading. We'll just double check that that's what I've done. Yes, that is turned off. Good. What we'll do is we'll go and get the trailer that we normally use for our manure and just unload the rest of those. So that is our little Ransom's trailer over here, our original grain trailer. Right back when we started this so long ago. We still got this kicking around because it's just a useful little trailer, especially for this job, for getting manure about. So we just bring that under. Whoa, slow down. There we go. I would guess that there's not 6,000 litre. Let's just load all the manure up on this. That actually makes sense. So, load that all up. There's not that much, and it should all fit in this trailer. You can see it all going down. And in fact, that I think is probably it. Yeah, last of the manure going up. And then we can turn this off and move it out of the way. Go over this way then. See if we can get ourselves positioned for these carrots. Because getting ourselves positioned for those is going to be a little bit more tricky with the amount of space we have to work with. But we should be alright. We'll just shove this right into the carrots. I wouldn't have done the manure with these belts if I could have avoided it. So, there we go. So that puts that in the middle of that, and we can do that. And then this one here, we want to bring this out as well. And then we can do a straight fill up as well. So that'll be good. Like so. There we are. Let's back it out slightly, and we're done. Good. Pick them up. And that is then ready to load. So let's get this out the way. We'll fill this up. We've only got 3,159 litres of manure here. What I'm going to do is we're actually going to take this up to our allotments in the near future. Get this all tipped, and I've given the horses some more straw now, so they should be creating some more manure for us too. What I want to do, actually there's an easier way. Rather than unloading all of these, I'm just gonna fill these boxes directly like this. So we'll bring this round here, and then we can just put them out of the way rather than loading them up and unloading them and everything again. We'll do this, and then when we come to clear up the yard the next time, we can get all these boxes and everything where we want them. We're going to be changing, I think we're going to be taking this big green barn out. Now, I need to get this under here. Fill this, there we go. Just fill that up. And we can just go and put them way down the other side, out the way, and pick up the next box. And what an easy way to do this. And means that we get things nice and tidy over here. We're going to have, I think, a lean-to or something over here for horse feed. I actually want to move the bales that we've got into their own dedicated shed, and then we can put all of our other feed and things in that bit there, and just sort of tidy up this whole area, make this as a little bit more focused towards the horses, and sort of get everything right where I want it to. And then this main barn we're using for storage of crops at the moment, that will become our main equipment shed and allow us to more easily store things and expand further, because that's what we've got at the moment, is that we can't get another tractor on here, partly because we have nowhere to put it. Right, that's 2 boxes. Let's grab the third one, and we can then get that done. Right, so. And I should be able to fill my bucket directly from these boxes if I remember correctly. Should work. Not quite in position. There we go. There we are. In it goes. Perfect. And then just one more. And that will be all the carrots we need to feed the horses for a year. Wait. That is the trouble with reversing too quickly. Put it right on the tips, so we'll get that over there. There we go, and just one more. Don't think we've got any rain on the way, have we? Let's just check our forecast. No, we're dry until the end of next game day, so this is fine. We'll be able to leave these out and then deal with this all next time. Absolutely perfect for us. And so we'll bring this forward and put this in. This is a marked change from what we've been doing in previous winters. We may still go and do some forestry. We'll see how it goes. I need to fill this up first. Right, let's go fill this up with some carrots, and then we can go and sell our remainder, and that will do us very nicely. Where's the point? There we go. Fill it up. And with this full, that is a good 4,000 litres of carrots to feed our horses with. And means that we can then go and sell the rest off and have cleaned up all of the, well, most of the crops that we had kicking around, because there's still some soybeans up in our satellite shed that will need selling, but they won't need selling until about next spring, summertime. So we're not worried about those, and that's why I put those up there, so that they were nicely out of the way until we were going to be looking at them next year. Let's bring this under here then and fill up with the rest of the carrots. Doesn't look anywhere near a full trailer. I think we did I think we did a full 10,000 litre trailer when we first tipped these over a year ago. So it's not going to be a huge amount. Yep, in fact, there we go. It's only going to be about 3,000 litres by the looks of this. There we are. And where are these going? We've got a great demand at Seven Valley Stores. I bet it's not for carrots. It is for carrots. We've got a great demand at Seven Valley Stores for carrots. What timing to finish this off today. That is immense. Let's get down there. Let's get these sold. And let's make some money. And here we are up at the sell point. Taking a little bit longer because we used the little 6810, but this is going to be worth it. I can't believe that we've got another great demand just as we were going to sell these carrots. Every single carrot we've ever sold on this map has been with a great demand, which is just incredible. This map, people on this map must really like their carrots. But it's only going to be about £1,000, I think, for this. Yeah, 1,052, but perfect price. What a time. So I'm going to get the 6810 back to our farm. Not much more we can do today. Next time we are going to be rebuilding the farmyard, more in line with how we want it. We've got £160,000 with which to do it. It's going to be a good one. For now though, all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please give it a like, drop us a comment and give it a share. And for all the latest videos from Virtual Farmer, please subscribe to the channel, ring that bell,